For me, I'm all about education. See, the drive for development is hinged on education. And that's the area I'm most interested in. Because we as a continent, our governments have not focused on it. See, if we actually want to develop Africa, our governments need to focus more in primary, secondary school education.
Absolutely.
More than anything else. Because if you want a massive army of young people to actually do the work of educating, of developing Africa, they need to be skilled. See, if you open our borders and invite experts to come and help us, those experts need to work with locals. And if the locals are not, they don't have the adequate knowledge for them to tap into what the experts are saying, we can't get anything from it.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, but what I've seen is that somehow we are jumping 1-2 levels everywhere, going to the highest level, going for AI, tech. Tech is good. Okay. But tech, like you said, tech is not going to feed a massive population. Tech is not. Because I don't want to, I mean, the Ukraine-Russia war has exposed our inability to feed ourselves.
Yeah.
So this kind of things should prick the mind of our leaders that, maybe we should invest more in agriculture.
Yeah.
Hey, see, I know there are so many opportunities now in Africa, but we need to be very strategic to make sure we focus on the ones that are most important.
Yes, for sure.
You know?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And agriculture is definitely the biggest opportunity on the continent, not only to feed the continent, but to feed the world.
Exactly.
Because of the land that we have, etc. But, you know, I think that there's a lot of also complexities about this, because when you're talking about trade and investment for Africa, you cannot leave the multilateral systems that are created, for example, the World Trade Organization, that kind of unfortunately put African countries in a condition that is not really ripe for self-sufficiency. But, you know, I think I'm seeing a lot of leaders challenging these multilateral systems, whether it has to do with financing or trade and investment. And I think it's because it's just no longer working. And when you're looking at the African continent, we have the youngest population in the world. I think the statistics are really mind-boggling, because at the same time you're like, wow, such an opportunity. 75% of the continent are below 30. I think this is these are the statistics. But at the same time, it's extremely worrying.
Exactly.
Because what are you going to do with all these young people if there are no jobs and if there are no opportunities? And like you say, education is that, because of that statistic, education should be
number one. Yeah.
that leaders are investing in, but unfortunately, we're not seeing enough investment going into that. I think that we need to stop investing in things and start investing in people.
People. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. See, I would tell you, I didn't expect our discussion to go this route at all.
Yeah.
So,